Over West Side, everybody know everybody, right? I got nothing but love in my heart for West Side niggas, nothing but love.
Live from Detroit, live from Detroit,
Pink suits with hats to match, big crocodiles and Cadillacs. You looking for the fattest sacks? This is where it's at. Windows tinted, seats fully reclined. Keep the hands on the burner, cause niggas know that it's money on their mind.
Yo, what up, though? It's your man Jay Johnson, aka the tinfoil hat titan, aka the conspiracy realist, aka the technology snob, Steve Jobs Jr. Don't text me with your green bubbles, aka I only debate my equals, everybody else I teach. Also known as Juice, because all the hoes say J.U. Ice, Young Caesar, because you know you can't run without me. Mr. If you don't like me, fight me. I got kicked out of Noah's Ark because they couldn't find another animal just like me, aka the West Side T'Challa, the new leader of Wakanda. Don't debate me, debate your mama. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. What up?
What up, though? And it's your man Dame Gone Wild, the West Side landlord, the pride of PA, High Chief Dame Don't Fuck Around, the liquor store legend, the corner store conquistador, your mama's favorite Dame, and the David Ruffin of the Shop Talk Podcast, because you know who the fuck they came to see. Not you, Otis. It's no better than these 4 letters. Thank God for Dame. And if you're speaking on Dame, you better say it nice. And if you don't put the boss in front, then bitch, you not saying it right. It's the Honorable Judge Boss Dame in this bitch. All rise. I am a motherfucking black belt. And it's time for the motherfucking Kumite. Bitch, let's go.
Yo, welcome back. Shop Talk Podcast, episode 486.
On you hoes.
Yeah. Welcome back, niggas. How was your week, my brother?
Week was cool, man. Nothing popped off this week. No new news in terms of health, surgery, children. You know what, man? We did celebrate my middle son's birthday this past Sunday. I got a chance to see like all my nieces and nephews, which doesn't happen that often. They're on my ex-wife's side of the family. And man, it's good to talk. It's good to talk to the youth. You know what I'm saying? They tapped in with something different. And just listening to them talk, they energy, the things that they into, the shit that they talk about is fun. It's fun. Dame love the kids. Uncle Champagne loves his nieces and nephews. You know, I don't get a chance to see them that often, and some of them be like real foggy on remembering who I am. But I love them. I love them. Other than that, man, maybe we'll get into it in the show. But you know, last night was the first night of Breezy Bowl. Chris Brown was here in Detroit, Michigan. I think he's here again tonight. And I just want to know, what did Chris Brown do to make y'all niggas want to fight like y'all been fighting all night long? What song was it that incited you niggas and made you want to fight downtown in the way that you was fighting? Because I don't get it.
Man,
I don't get it.
It's really interesting, man. Really fucking interesting. Let me see if I can find this clip. Cause why?
Niggas was scrapping.
Why'd y'all do this? All right, boom. All right, let me show this. I don't get it. No, I can't even act like I get it because I don't. Let's see here. I mean,
I can't see the video.
I ain't looking at none of that shit. I don't want to go ahead and play you on the dance. Go nigga dance something. Stop backing up. Wait, Rio, what you doing, man? Rio, wait,
bunch of foolishness, bunch of niggas in the street who don't really want to fight. No one's whooping anybody at this moment.
No.
Okay, now we into it. The police is the ones fighting.
The police is the ones beating ass.
Yeah.
The police came ready to fight.
I mean,
is this nigga in the yellow vest? Is he security? Is he police also?
they all police officers.
Okay.
All right. So you know, audio listeners, my bad, but watch the shit on YouTube. I don't know, or on Spotify. I don't know, but like, two men had a disagreement of some sort, and everybody was egging them on to fight, and they were acting like
they didn't really want to
hold
like,
me back.
hands.
Hold me back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A whole bunch of that. But everybody like swing. As soon as they locked, you know, in the wrestling, when you finally they do that thing in the middle of the ring when they lock on.
Collar and elbow.
Yeah. Oh, he whooping them. No one's getting whooped. Okay. They're just shirt grabbing in between some cars.
A lot of tussling.
Then if you take a look, the police are in the background. It's a police van in the background. This don't look like the patrol cops. They look like something else. Those were the two in them yellow vests. If you look at the beginning, they were sitting in the car. Two
How
other
the niggas directing traffic?
two other police officers come across. Everybody who's fighting is black. Okay, to set that straight. One of them yellow vest niggas was white, but they didn't do anything. They was just there because, like, I don't get paid enough for this. One of the police officers come over to break the fight up, and one of the non-fighting niggas like pushes the police officer. You're like, nigga, I'll fuck you up, and he does it again. So the police officer socks the nigga and begins to fuck him up because, like, what do you?
You can't punch. You can't put your hands on the police.
You just can't. Twice. You punched him or pushed him, and he was like, nigga, I'll beat your ass. And you did it again. You didn't want to fight this nigga. Why you want to fight me? I don't even know you. But now I commenced to beating your fucking ass. And then the woman, I only assume, is the one who was egging on the fight. Move, put your shoulders into it. She really wants to fight. You know what I'm saying? She really wants to see him. Put your shoulders into it.
She got to fight too. She got a 3-piece to the face.
Because she attacked the cop. Like, listen, I remember when cops were shooting niggas a couple weeks ago, maybe. And we're like, y'all don't always gotta go to the taser. Y'all don't always gotta shoot. I'm gonna beat your ass then. Because if you want to fight me, and once we start fighting, I gotta subdue the threat, so to speak.
When I see a Detroit cop with braids, I already assume that he's in a certain age range, which is a younger age. You know, in my old age, I don't really want to scrap with a nigga. I really don't want to scrap with a nigga with a legal firearm by his side and a bunch of homies with him. Cause that's just a fight I'm probably not gonna win. And that nigga charged up. It's after the Chris Brown concert. What song did Chris play that had y'all, you know, was it No Guidance? You know, You Got It, Girl? Like what had you so hyped up?
You got it, girl. It's funny.
And I want to challenge niggas with one thing, because motherfuckers got a hard time forgiving Puffy, rightfully so. Niggas say they got just hear me out. Niggas say they gonna niggas don't want to fuck with R. Kelly, rightfully so. You know, Chris Brown smacked the fuck up out of Rihanna. And why is it not the same, Jay? Why is it not the same?
It is 100% not the same.
Why is it not the same, Jason?
One was two people in mutual combat in a vehicle while it was moving, and the others was one nigga raping little children and another one performing sex acts and trafficking women and men across that. These three things are not the same at all.
I'm not saying that the acts are the same.
Nothing about this shit is the same.
Aren't they all criminal? Aren't they all things that we kind of turn our back on these certain artists for whatever that they did? It's
Nobody. I had this
did
conversation
niggas
earlier.
did niggas not fuck with Chris Brown for a long time because of hitting
Who was
Rihanna?
niggas? Who was niggas? I had this conversation this morning, and I was like, I hear this argument all the time. When did niggas stop fucking with Chris Brown? Because he never stopped putting out albums. He never stopped touring. Niggas never stopped going to. Only thing I hear is people keep fucking with Chris Brown, but I don't see nobody fucking with Chris Brown. Like when did he stop doing?
Do you remember like at the BET Awards where he kind of like broke down because like he was going through, I guess the stress and the strife of like niggas wasn't like.
I mean, early on, whenever you put your hands on a woman, there's a thing. Rihanna forgave that nigga a long time ago, and she moved on. I think niggas moved on too.
Okay.
Whatever dark cloud is hanging over Chris Brown, it's not because of Rihanna. The nigga get arrested a lot. Okay, he be on drugs a lot. He just got arrested and held in a different country, hitting niggas in the head. Like his shit is different, and I don't think it's related to Rihanna at all. Because
I'm not saying he raping or he being a pedophile. I'm not trying to make that linear type of comparison because that's wrong. All I'm just saying he did something wrong. Y'all niggas was boycotting and not fucking with Chris for a minute. Breezy Bowl sold out. Whatever. I think he is an incredible artist. But y'all got it, girls. Y'all got it.
When was the Chris Brown Rihanna shit?
Nigga, that shit at least a decade.
2009, my nigga. That shit was over 15 years ago. I think that shit over. Like, I don't think niggas care. Matter of fact, some of the people, all right, let's say that shit was 15 years ago. Okay, cool. A person who was 10 years old at the time probably don't know or didn't give a fuck what was going on. They're 25 now. No, actually, they're 25 now. I don't think
it's crazy to think Chris Brown's career has spanned this long.
And his albums haven't stopped selling. Now, it's not that he hasn't performed on national stages or on television. I know he didn't get to perform at it was one of these Grammy events or some shit, and somebody had one of the other, like Tiana Taylor had some issue with him or something like that, and that was the rumor or whatever. But like that shit ain't had nothing. I don't know that. I think that shit is over.
You got it, girl. You got it.
I don't fault the police in this situation. I don't understand what makes y'all not scared of conflict with the police. If anything, knowing the history of the police, I will probably have some worry about. You didn't care about the other nigga that you was fighting. Well, you seem like you care more about the nigga that you was fighting than the police. Why would you attack the police?
I don't get that one. I feel like niggas feel like they get some type of stripes for fucking with the police. But like you could really get killed fucking with the police.
I think niggas think that. All right.
It's not Grand Theft Auto, it's real life.
This is what I think. I think there have been a lot of videos on the internet that has given people a false impression on how you interact with the police. Depending on what state you are, your citizenship, it's the get your supervisor out here. I don't gotta do this. I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta do this. Yes,
I know my rights.
Yeah, but your rights can only be decided in court and not on the side of the road. You feel me? So when they be out there, I'm not doing this. Well, you gotta do it. And then afterwards, we get to court. You can prove yourself. And they was like, no, you didn't have to do that. And charges are thrown out. You may have some legal suit or something like that. But like in the actual act, when the motherfucker is arresting you, even if it's like wrongful, it wasn't supposed to happen. While you're being arrested, you are resisting arrest, my nigga. Like
My favorite one be like, get your sergeant out here, get the sheriff out here. For what? For what? You think they're gonna take your side? You think they're gonna take your side?
There's a video of that hit about a week or two ago, and the cops bust the window out and pulled a black man out the car. Dude, he had some locks and shit.
Okay.
He lived in Texas. In Texas, they don't have, because state to state, things are different. When we watching videos on the internet, you don't really understand that. They don't got no, let me go see your supervisor. We not going to proceed until, nigga, we don't do that shit here. And also, after I tell you to get out the car, get your ass out the car.
First of all, my nigga, this isn't McDonald's on the side of the road. Just because you ask for a supervisor don't mean you're going to get your way. You're going to get another disgruntled. This is really the case where like, yo, you know, we both been supervisors. And sometimes you get on the phone like, my supervisor's going to tell you the same thing. This is legit a case where the supervisor is going to tell your ass the same thing. Get out the motherfucking car. Get out the car.
What's so interesting about that video, because when I actually saw the other video, when the dude got pulled over and the cop walked up to the door, his door was open and his body was turned, like door was open, window was down, the whole 9 yards, and dude, cop was like, what's up? He was like, yeah, why you pulling me over? Like, I just told you why I was pulling you over. He said, because your headlights is out. And it's raining. He was like, well, it's not raining no more. It's just such and such. And he was like, the cop was kind of looking. I'm not giving nobody no passes, okay? I'm just explaining what I actually saw with my own eyes on the full video.
Yeah.
Right. And the cop was like, you can tell he was kind of like, when I pull somebody over, when I get to the door, their door is not typically open and half of their body is not facing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not typically.
What type of shit you want?
Yeah, so when he walked up to the car, he was kind of like, well, we both had questions. Nigga, I want to know why you pulling me out. I want to know why you halfway out the vehicle, right? So when he was like, nigga, I just told you why, he's like, now step out the car. Then he closes his door, rolls up his window, and then that's where the whole video shit started. We've already talked, we already interacted. I told your ass to get out the fucking car. You refused, you closed the door, you rolled the windows all the way up. So when I'm telling you to get out the car, you're like, look, my nigga, either you getting out the car one way or the other, right? So on his video,
they gonna pull you out the car.
On his video, it shows them busting the car window open. Now, I do not agree that you were to just sock the kid and like after he got pulled out the car, they punched him. You pull me out the car. Who told you to punch me in my face, though? You know what I'm saying? That's no cop. You're not right, and you're white. So you punch me in my face through the window. It's kind of like I told your ass to get the fuck out the car. That's not right.
That's exactly what it is.
But I don't know why this. Why I can't say I don't know why, but like there is this. You know, I don't fuck with the cops. I don't fuck with the cops. Side note. You shouldn't talk to the police. Exercise your right to be the fuck quiet, by the way. I have no idea why these niggas last night thought it was a good idea to fight to jump the cops, by the way. And the one cop was handing out business. One arm got old girl, the other arm had his guy. So they in the comments like, yo, he hitting a woman. Nigga, y'all equal. And don't engage me in combat.
You jumped on my back and you started punching me.
That was a big motherfucker too.
It's like, what is he supposed to do? There's no, whatever he does, you all are gonna feel a way about. So let me just protect myself.
Yeah.
Because the Fraternal Order of Police will provide me with a lawyer, and you know, the blue wall of silence will go up.
You know that.
Nothing to talk about.
Like, look, Your Honor, look at this shit, man. Look at these niggas, man. Look at these niggas. Who are these niggas? Listen, man. it's been some conversation around the term YN. Kyrie had posted a video saying like, yo, I'm not using the term or what have you. And I see people kind of saying that often. And I'm wondering, do people have a problem with the Y or the N? Because ain't nobody stop saying the N. So like I mean, I get it, but then again, I don't get it. It's young nigga, right? Yo, these young niggas is this. I don't like the term. You don't like niggas? Because we can have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we should stop saying. We've had that conversation for 50 years, probably. Yo, we should stop saying the N-word or whatever. Is it the young? Because, like, what do you think exactly it is then?
I think it's the connotation of the young and how we box everybody, kind of like how we box everybody within a certain age range in our head into that young part. That's what I think the real issue is. You don't
Nigga,
want your
young is
son,
young. Young is younger than me. Like,
but
you look like a teenager, you a young nigga.
but young nigga also these days has a certain connotation. You know, like it has a uniform, it has a look to it, and
So,
I think that's what the issue is.
but is it though? Because, like, I had made a comment, right? Some people agreed with it, some people didn't. I said, man, they be outside with switches, committing murders, break-ins, fraud, and everybody know the difference between a young man and a young nigga. Now you can play this game with yourself where if I call it this way or that, we can act like we don't know the fucking difference, just like you know the difference between black people and niggas, right? The reason they started getting the term because we see the fucking pattern. You see a young nigga with a, and I'm saying young nigga not as in YN, but if I see a young nigga with a Pooh Shiesty and a fucking Nike Tech fleece and something bulging on his hip because he got a fucking the stick of a Glock hanging out, like that's who they fucking talking about.
And that's who I want to stay. That's who I want to stay away from me, and I want to stay away from.
And we can act like that's not a thing, but it is. There's a whole fucking Detroit hits page on Instagram
Of murders.
All the young niggas murdering each other. Man, God rest his soul. I don't know all the business or whatever, but like a nigga got murdered. He was posted on the page. His last post from 5 hours ago was still up there. Like, and the page is an anonymous page. It'd be like, yo, this person killed this person because of this reason. This shit is insane. And guess what? They all pretty much young niggas. They be like, some of them be in high school young. And just about like all under 25 for sure. Like, you can act like it ain't, but it is. It's a thing. Now,
I don't even want to call that like a young nigga. Like you, look, man, you under 25, like, bro, you still in my eyes, you still a baby, nigga. You ain't really even touched life. You ain't touched life yet, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen. I remember being stressed out in my early 20s, like 21, 22, 23, and just how, I remember there was an older nigga that used to go to my barber shop named Sam, and I'd be telling Sam about, I got I was young, I was having kids, trying to figure out. My nigga Sam was like, dog, you ain't, just how niggas be like, you go outside and touch grass. He was like, nigga, you ain't touched life yet. He said, you 25, you ain't even 25. You ain't even touched life yet. Like, live for a minute.
Man, I'd be so conflicted with that same type of shit, man. Because I look at my nephews. One just turned 26. One is 21. I be looking at them like, man, they still children. You feel me? But
shit, they done been through some shit.
But they're not children. They're grown. They're adults. They're grown men. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
they're grown men. When I was 21, I was not as wise and or mature as myself right now, clearly, but I was still in a grown man, and I still knew right from wrong. And I don't know, man. Like what I really think is because you know your son, nephew, family friend, we are looking through those familiar eyes and not when there's a 22-year-old busting your window and trying to steal your car or trying to break in your house. That's a grown-ass man who's responsible for his fucking actions. You can't tell me, well, he's just young. Yeah, but the nigga was gonna kill me. Like,
Facts.
it's like it's interesting. So people are
If
saying
he'd have got the drop on me, I'd have been a dead nigga.
this motherfucker's killing without no remorse, and then get on the internet and talk about it and post about it. Nigga, the dude that got killed the other day, is 400 and some odd comments in there, and they like good riddance. I'm like, yo, this is wild. I don't know these people. I don't know anything about anybody. I'm reading the comments about like, yo, he did this to this person and that person, this person. I don't know if anybody right or wrong, but it's a lot of murder in them damn comments, right? So like,
Yeah.
I can act like that don't exist, but I'm a fucking human. We fucking human beings, and you know how we stay alive throughout millennia is we prejudge. That shit looks dangerous. I'm not gonna go over there. It's pretty dark. I hear a growl. It could be a lion. Did you see a lion? No. I'm not gonna go fucking find out. Like, that's how humans have stayed alive for millennia. I have to prejudge. And guess what? When a nigga say, if I'm going to the ATM in the middle of the night, this old Chris Rock joke, I'm not looking for black people. I'm looking for niggas, right? When I say I'm not trying to fuck with no young niggas or no YNs, that's who the fuck we talking about. We can act like it don't exist. It in Detroit specifically.
I posted some shit this weekend where old white man was talking about to get robbed at the ATM. He said there's a difference between decisions and commitments. He was like, they made a decision to take my money. I made a commitment that I was gonna keep it.
Man, so many in the last 2 months, it's been like 5 children and killed. You know what I'm saying? Like actual children has been killed because young niggas is shooting at each other up the block. Shut up, shit. I just seen the other dude. He was like 59 years old, or whatever. He like, oh, I don't know why they shot out my house. I promise you, this the mistaken identity. He got shot in his chest and his back. He luckily be alive. I gotta move because like this not that type of house. I'm a construction worker. like I'm a neighborhood. The guy to go fix everything. Like he said, he heard him like, yo, this the house right here. It wasn't the house. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't the house. Like, I'm not about to act like that shit don't exist so your feelings don't get hurt. Cause fuck your feelings.
My biggest thing is what you mentioned with with these babies. 6-year-olds. Like literal babies just caught in the crossfire of this shit in the city of Detroit, East and West Side. Literal babies caught in the crossfire of this shit from niggas out here wilding. Look, my nigga, I put this shit on Twitter in just a few weeks ago. When I see niggas in Nike tech suits and poo shiesties, or niggas wearing Moncler jackets in 90-degree weather, I stay away from them niggas because they up to no good. Call the fucking police. Cause I'd rather be speculatory and safe than sorry. When I see shit like that, I know them niggas is not up to no good. If I go somewhere and I see 3, 4 niggas outside in poo shiesty masks, I'm not going. I'm not going. And it's not because I'm scared, because I carry legally or illegally sometimes. Shit. It's not that I'm scared. Is that nigga, my spidey senses is up. I done lived in the city of Detroit I'm 43. I done been here for 42 years or 41 years I've lived in the city of Detroit. 43 years of my life I've lived in the metropolitan area. I've seen and heard enough where I can anticipate or know what danger sounds like and what danger looks like. I'm like you. If I hear a dog growling in the dark, I don't need to continue to walk forward to see if it's a pit bull or a fucking Labrador. I know to go the other fucking way. If I see 10 niggas outside of my local liquor store at 11 o'clock, am I scared? No, but I know better than to, like, nigga, that's just not a situation I want to inject myself in, where I can go up the street and get the product that I need and then make it back home. Like, I just know better. That's
Man,
all it is.
listen to this. Maybe if somebody that y'all like say it, y'all would like appreciate it. Look at this.
White people have died in demonstrations for black people. Now, here's the position I'm in. Here's 10,000 whites coming to kill me. And in those 10,000, or let's say here's 10,000 rattlesnakes coming to bite me. And in those 10,000, there was 1,000 that didn't mean no harm. And I knew there was a good 1,000 snakes out there, but they all look alike. Now, what should I do? Should I keep the door open and let the 10,000 in, hoping that the 1,000 will unite and save me in one bite or kill me? Or should I just be safe and shut the door? So we have black people say, right. I have a black husband. Oh, my children are black. I love everybody. I really believe you. But I'm sorry, man. There's 10 more thousand behind you that don't feel that way. I'm just sorry, but what am I going to do?
Now, that was Muhammad Ali talking about. This is when he was he couldn't be the champ no more, and to make money he would go around the world doing speaking engagements, being on TV and shit. He was talking about, all white people bad. He was like, and he gave that example. If there's 10,000 snakes coming through this motherfucker, and I know for sure, I'll just say half of them are good. What you want me to do with that, my nigga? What you want me to do with that? What would you like me to do? Hope and pray that the one I'm moving against that comes near me is one of the good ones? Listen, you can't walk up to my car. You can't walk up to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to protect me first. I'm not going to be offensive. I'm going to be supremely defensive. I'm sorry if it hurts you. I'm sorry that it offends you, because they have now named the phenomenon that we are all conscious of. I got people in the comments talking about, the term YN is what's corrupting them. No,
It's not the term.
No. They grow up thinking that because y'all calling them that. No, these niggas 20. We ain't been calling them that for 20 years. These niggas 24. We ain't been calling them that for 20 years. I don't know if 24. I'm gonna play that video you sent with the ages. See if you agree or if our listeners agree.
Start from the beginning, bro.
All right, so look,
I'm starting what?
little niggas is from 8 to 14.
Okay.
Them the little niggas.
YNs.
No. Little niggas.
Let them go, huh?
YNs is from 15 to 25. Those are YNs. 26 to 35, 34. That's big bro. 36 to 44. That's unk them. 45 to 55. That's OG now. That's OG. Now, when you start getting into the 60s and 70s, respect your elders, folks.
No, send me that. No, this nigga's a fool. I don't know what the hell. That nigga's the same shit.
I think that's pretty valid.
I think that's a very fair breakdown of age range, because nigga, I remember being like 15. I knew I was doing like bad shit. I was completely conscious of it, and I knew that's what I was doing. I feel like that's a good starting gauge for a YN.
You know what the YN is currently than what it used to be in the 90s? YG. It's the same thing.
Basically.
Now that, because rappers got that as names and shit. No, a YG was a young gangster. Was the 15-year-old to probably 19, 20-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was the YGs. And you also, guess what? The little niggas they said BG, the baby gangster.
Baby gangster. Yeah.
You feel me? You had baby gangsters, you had young gangsters, then you had gangsters, and then you had OGs. Right? It's the same scale. Now, we're not talking about humans. I mean, we're talking about humans. We ain't talking about black people. We're talking about a very specific cultural term for somebody who participates in that culture.
A finite number of individuals, a finite group of individuals, rather.
But if I'm in Cali and I'm in a neighborhood that I'm not familiar with, and a bunch of niggas all wearing one color start approaching me and ask me where I'm from, what you think I should do in that situation? Whoa, I mean, they're just young black men asking you. Come on, man. Stereotypes come from somewhere. Stereotypes keep niggas safe. Like, it is what it is. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say?
It's really probably too late. If they approaching me asking me where I'm from, it's probably too late.
Now,
I am from Detroit. We don't bang like that.
Yeah, like, so this the thing though.
All I know is I'm not gonna start throwing up shit with my hands.
I don't know the answer to this question or statement. I'm not saying this is right. I'm not saying this is wrong. I just don't know. I'm trying to acknowledge something that I'm unsure of. So people who not from Detroit, who listen to this pod, we don't even focus on it. There's much more murders and killings than we ever talk about on the pod, but it's a lot, like a whole lot.
Every day.
Right. It's a
every
whole
day.
Lot. There's a lot of videos, niggas be downtown, wilding out, beating up. It's a lot. So you make the joke often like, yo, I want downtown to be dangerous again. Blah, blah, blah. Right?
It is dangerous.
White folks who be coming out and hanging out in campus marches and everything like that, what do you think they're supposed to expect when there's a group of young gentlemen walking towards them or arguing? Like, what are they supposed to expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to be like, yo, they're racist or they're prejudiced. They don't know this. But like, what am I supposed to do? Like, if I'm in an all-white neighborhood and like 4 or 5 white gentlemen come down after dark and they ain't all white, or this is a better one. They are not in all white, but they all have bald heads and they got boots with red laces. Like, what am I supposed to expect? Maybe they just like boots with red laces, or maybe they're part of the motherfucking skinheads. I don't fucking know. I got a bald head. Am I in a game? What if the nigga just bald? Right? But like, what are we supposed to do with this information that we've learned over time via videos, via social media, via real life, via newspaper? Like,
deductive reasoning, my nigga. And my first instinct is my own survival. That's it. Do I want to put everybody in that bag? No, it's just like the Muhammad Ali clip. There may be some good ones out, but nigga, if I see 4 lions walking towards me, yeah, maybe there is one good one, but I can't tell which one is the good one because the other 3 is lions.
I feel like Muhammad Ali every time I get stopped by the police. What if I don't get a good one? Look, if I'm being 100% honest, probably 100% of the cops who have pulled me over in my interaction ain't never did no crazy shit. The nigga that took me to jail, he should have took me to jail. You feel me? Like, not to say that I know it's some snakes in that motherfucker. So we never go not acknowledge that because there's some snakes in that motherfucker, right? But like, what I'm supposed to do? Can you tell? What should somebody say? Hey, Jay, even though 100% of your interactions with the police have been relatively cool, calm, and collective, don't worry. Don't that feeling in your heart. Don't do that. No, my nigga, I'm human. I have a shared experience through people, and like, I understand what goes on. So yeah, I do be nervous when the motherfucking police pull me over, and they know I got a gun in the car too. It heightens the situation because they know I got a CPL.
As soon as they run that plate, you
know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, has it happened to me? Thank God it hasn't, but that don't mean I'm like less nervous. You feel me? Maybe I should be. I'm not. You know? So like, what you expect. That's a really good example. Now that I think about it, because the majority of interactions that our normal people have with police are good. 99% of them probably, right? But we know that there's danger out there. So how come that is the only one that we can't be dangerous? Not when I'm trying to go the fucking insert spot downtown, or no, insert spot on Livernois. This is the Avenue of Fashion. No, I shouldn't run into no. You cannot park your car on Livernois during the weekend. Your shit getting busted. Fuck. Your windows is
Your windows is done. Your windows is done.
You in a nice restaurant in a black neighborhood, eating and spending your money with black people, your car is getting busted. Your cars have been ransacked right now, my nigga. I got a friend who leave their car door unlocked in front of their house. They're Mercedes-Benz, by the way, in front of their house. I'd be like, why are you doing this? Because they gonna bust the window out. I would rather they stealing my shit no matter what.
Right.
The door is gonna be unlocked. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. And like, what do I tell you? Because your window been bust out twice already. So like, what do I tell you? Like, that's not a good idea. No, my nigga, I'm trying to be safe. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Dog, that was my deterrent for going out just last night. A friend of mine and her homegirls was down at the locker room, and she's like, "Come on out, we having a good time." I'm looking at my watch. It's 9 o'clock. It's not even crazy late, but I know if I go down there on Livernois, I'm gonna have to pay for at least one new window. At bare minimum, I'm gonna have to pay for a new window. I'm straight.
Man.
And what did she call me and tell me this morning? You know they bust out my. I do know that. I do know that.
I know where I live at. You feel me? When I got something before last. Met a young lady down there at locker room and shit. I'm like, man, I'm kind of scared to take my car down here. One, you can't steal it. You feel me? But like, you can bust the window out and see if there's something in there. You can't get low-key is locked down pretty good. Unless it's sitting on the seat, you're probably not gonna get anything.
Right.
But it's gonna be too late by the time you find that, right?
Still gonna be an extra $200.
Yeah. I paid the nigga that's driving around with the little light. I paid that nigga $20 just to watch my car. He was like, hell yeah. And when I came out, that nigga was parked right next to it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, he'll drive around the block and come right back. I'm like, I shouldn't have to pay a nigga a personal fee. Like, just because I don't want my shit bust out.
Hey, my nigga, when I go to places, I don't really patronize hood bars because that's just not my thing at this stage in my life. But like, I went down to the office, which is also off Livernois, and nigga, I took an Uber. There, and I copped a ride with somebody back home because again, I'd rather take a $20 ride than pay $200 for a new window. Plain and simple.
Oh man, it's very interesting, and it's not that I don't understand. And if you keep calling somebody something over and over again, I think it does have a psychological impact on you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going out my way to make you feel better when I'm acknowledging the real phenomenon out here. Like, I'm sorry, like that. First and foremost, any other culture who try to dictate how we talk, we have a motherfucking fit about it.
Yeah.
I guess you can talk internally and be like, yo, we shouldn't be saying this. But what do we do about the actual phenomenon, though? Because me naming it does not change that it exists. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what about that? Because there is a level, and these motherfuckers is cold, man. Cold-hearted. So when you come, it puts you in a fucked up position because you see all the shit and know all the stuff. Forget what will be online because you just know people and you know situations, right? It's like, these motherfuckers is heartless. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now if I'm presented with a situation, I don't got the time to go halfway. You got to go full to the wall. I might not make it home.
Yeah.
And I'm not shooting nobody no fucking bail. But if I'm a cop and I only get called when shit is fucked up, and every time I get called and shit is fucked up, the person who's doing it look like you, I'm probably going to be a little bit on guard when I see a nigga that look like you. Not saying this right, and that's a fucked up. I don't work there because I can't do that. I always thought to myself, Maury Povich probably hate black people. Not because he a bad person or he racist, but like he probably think real fucked up shit about black people, black women and men. Cause like I do this show and y'all niggas just be fucking. Like the old girl who do paternity court. Like
Ain't got no clue who that baby daddy is.
Like,
well, maybe you got a clue, but it ain't the nigga you dragged on TV today.
Yeah, it's just like if you're a social worker, you have access to more information than the average person has. You may think everybody's family dynamic is great because they live in this nice household or whatever. You see so much shit that you probably don't trust people. I don't trust nobody around my kid. I see what y'all do, right?
Yeah,
you're not wrong because you have more information. I don't know, man. It's just a tough. I'm not making no definitive statement. I'm not saying that we should be saying the word. We should not be saying it, whatever. I'm just saying that I'm acknowledging the fact that that phenomenon is there. And how do I quickly explain that phenomenon to you? 2 letters.
Why?
So you understand what I'm talking about? We're on the same page. So it's like,
nigga, they used the ninja emoji. When you see the ninja emoji, you know what they're talking about. Why?
Because the nigga got a mask on.
Covered his entire face.
Yeah.
All you see is their eyes. Why?
Yeah. All right. So listen, man, I did an Ask the Shop this week, and it was very interesting. I wanna play the video. I want us to kick it a little bit about it, and then
I want to read some of these comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna read all these comments for sure.
All right.
One of the greatest feelings of the world to me is to walk in a room with your girl and she don't know nobody.
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand that. You don't want to walk in a room and your bitch saying hi to everybody. You know, hey Mikey, hey Steve, because a real nigga like, bitch, say hi to another nigga one more motherfucking time. I'll crack your motherfucking dome. And that's when they flip it about, you just so insecure. Nah, bitch, stop speaking to motherfuckers, because what women understand, it's a respect thing. When a woman walks in, she's not really talking to that many people, that means she really respects her. One of the greatest feelings of the world.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that was the clip. Actually, I'm gonna read the comments before we give our takes. You hear me?
All right, please.
Because the comments are good. The comments are good. They're diverse. Some of them are diverse, but the comments are good. All right. So one of the comments says, I don't see, and shout out to these people. These are all good people, by the way.
You gonna say their names?
No.
Or just, okay, fair enough.
I don't see how it makes a man look weak. This is a woman. I don't see how it makes a man look weak unless she's trying to take the lead to work the room and introduce him to everyone as if she brought him there, especially if it's a redundancy because they know the same people. I agree that her speaking to a lot of men, especially if you know the background or typical ways of men, would be grounds for a conversation, but unless the greetings are given to Megan Good and Michael Ealy vibes, then I don't see her speaking to other men as a red flag. Jordan shrug. Another person says, this is a woman. His bias implies that a woman being well known equates to being accessible, but with a derogatory undertone. Basically, he doesn't want to walk in with a star, quotation, star being a double entendre is what she said, then prescribes remedying the situation by just having sex with her and sending her on her way, because you definitely got to take her down a notch since you've been deemed she's for the streets. If you actually like women, there isn't an unattractive narrative attached to her being well known and received by others. Good women are typically rooted in their community and are appreciated in their circles. If this man stated his preference is a quiet woman or a homebody, there's nothing to react to. Yet saying that it's the best feeling in the world to go outside with a woman nobody knows definitely makes it about him and his perception and purpose women serve for him. A lady takes no issue being on her man's arm, keeping it cute and keeping it moving, because that's what he wants, right? Everyone wants to know that she's there for him and nobody else. Now, if a woman arrives somewhere as a date and actually doesn't know anyone but elects to talk to every man in her path, then she's definitely playing in that man's face. That I'm trying to go to all the women's first because the women always have one nigga said this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, and I've listened to Corey Holcomb. That's some funny shit, and I agree. I understand that like fully. Another woman. It's several variables here, but I'll say this. You should know your mate. If you have a popular woman, you expect the odds to be higher of her walking in a room and knowing people. And you should be, in turn, comfortable with it. On the other hand, if you prefer a lesser known woman, then okay. So for him, this is his preference. My husband knew before us dating that, hey, there's odds I walk into a space and I may greet and hug several men, and he's perfectly fine with it. If he wasn't, I'm sure I wouldn't be his wife. Jordan shrug. Let's see. One of the dudes said this is the dumbest shit he ever heard in his life. Somebody else said, hey, just find someone you like, talk, and have an understanding. If you don't want those type of women, stay away from them. The issue is cool. Women are usually cool with more than you. No, the issue is cool women are usually cool with more than just you. That's a good point.
It is.
This here is my favorite comment. Okay. People might not like his delivery or the example he used, but his message is spot on. As a man, you don't want another man thinking he could have your woman based on how she conducts herself in public. On the flip side, there could be valid reasons why she doesn't respect the man she's with and could manifest itself in ways he's describing in this video. I thought that was a very balanced approach.
Okay.
So before we give our opinions on what we think, what do you think the women saw or understood about this? That because I don't think they understood what he was saying.
I don't either. I think the women just saw like, well, I know a couple guys. Like, what's wrong with me speaking and saying what's up to my friends or acquaintances? It's not a big deal. They're just friends now. They're just my friends. That's what I think women take it as.
Yeah.
That's
not. I don't think that's what he was saying. By the way,
I don't. No, that's not what he was saying. I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinion on this because I've been in similar scenarios. So, like, I knew this one girl that I dated. We went to this hood bar in her neighborhood where she grew up at.
Mm-mm.
We walk in, and she speak to damn near. She know everybody from the bouncer to the bartender. Everybody we speak to within a couple feet. Oh, this my homeboy such and such. We went to high school together. It's the cool introduction, and it's like, all right, now it's like,
can I say something? No.
Go ahead.
Like when you out with your lady, and I respect the introduction. You feel me? I truly do. But I also hate that shit, dog. I don't want to. It's like I don't want to meet this nigga. But if you didn't introduce me to him, I would probably feel away, right? But
right.
Like that's always a very awkward feeling. That awkward.
It is awkward. I'm gonna give 3 different scenarios while we talking about that. That's scenario number 1. This her hood bar. These are people. She grew up with them. Cool. I went out with this chick one time. I'm not going. I almost want to throw her under the bus, but I'm not. She got a lot of followers on Instagram. We're going 50K plus on Instagram. We went out, had a good time. We went to this bar, and nigga, she knew everybody. When I say everybody, the bouncer, the niggas in the bar, the rappers performing. Like niggas came off a stage and walked up to her like, "Oh shit, I ain't see you in such a long time." And she knew everybody, and I was like, basic. And yes, was she making an introduction like, "This my date, this my boo date, it's my boo day"? It got to a certain point where like, bitch, shut up, shut up.
So I also want to point this one thing out. TK Kirkland is a comedian.
He is.
He's 60 years old.
He's been in Shop Talk Podcast Studios too.
For sure.
Don't forget.
He like 65 years old. He looks good.
Yeah.
He's like, I've lived through a lot of life. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and. How old is TK Kirkland?
He closer to 70.
Yeah, I think so too.
TK Kirkland
64.
was born on the 3rd of April 1961.
August 3rd. His birthday just passed. So he's 64 years old. So
nigga, senior citizen.
Yeah, for sure. I can access my 401k without a problem. Like no penalties. You know what I'm saying? Or it might be 65 for that. Who knows?
It's 65. It's 65.
Like he got a life, but he is a comedian as well. But one thing that he did not say in this video is that I have a problem with this. What he said is the greatest feeling in the world is walking in with your woman and she not talking to everybody. Not that I have an issue when that happens. So this is the greatest feeling. Not saying that me just being with a wonderful woman is not a good feeling. The greatest feeling is that. So I understand where people are commenting from, but he didn't say I would never date you. Now you're bad and you're damaged goods or whatever. What he said in that thing was like, if you feel a way about that, then you got to go your separate ways, right?
Yeah.
Not that but inherently this is bad, but if you feel a way and you feel that she don't respect you, do whatever you got to do with the girl, but cut your ties.
And I also say this. So like the real popular chick I was out with, like I said, we went to a spot, well-known Detroit rapper on stage. After he's done performing, gets off a stage, comes to see her. They have their banter. You're like, "Ooh, you with her? Ooh, you lucky nigga." It's also the response of the like.
Listen, I'm dating a woman or two who may have, been popular or been friends that people know. You know what I'm saying? Or like not know, but that people know. And sometimes it feels good when you in a room full of niggas who all want your chick and they can't have her because she leaving with you. That's a thing. That's like
yes.
I'm not gonna be rattled or whatever, but like this is a fucked up analogy. I'm gonna say it anyway.
Go ahead, Jay.
When you go to a restaurant, think about your favorite. Oh, this is not gonna work with you because you hate leftovers. You feel me? Like, do you want the leftover version or do you want the brand new one that nobody has touched or nobody would? Nigga, I'm eating pizza no matter what. Okay, I'm gonna fuck the pizza up, but the one fresh out the oven, the one that's fresh out the oven, or you hide in a higher regard, does not change the fact that I eat this shit that was 12 hours old or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like acknowledging that one is a more desired goal is not diminishing the other. Like I want a fucking Cybertruck. Okay. But that don't mean I don't like my current vehicle. But ideally I want a fucking Cybertruck. Like
I feel you because even old popular girl and her speaking to everybody and giving me a synopsis, like did we go to the room and have make sex? We sure did. And then my last scenario, went out with a young lady, nice little popular spot in the city, and it was like, did she know people in there? Yes. But did she limit interactions because we out on a date and having a good time and she not trying to I don't know if she trying to make me feel away, but did she keep the traffic down? Absolutely. And
Because
for
she respects you, my nigga.
absolutely, like, yeah, I seen niggas walk past and try and get her attention. She get one of them, sip her drink, and her attention was to our conversation or to the live music that we were listening to. Like, she didn't make any openings for niggas to like approach and talk. And I can respect that because like we together. Would you want me speaking to every chick that I know that walk in or walk past the table? No, you feel I've been in those situations where I've been somewhere and seen 25, 30 women that I know because,
Man,
maybe it's
we've been doing this shit for damn near 10 years, my nigga. People know who we are, right?
yeah. And I know how to be like, hey, and like not be rude, but just like not open up the course for conversation either. Because I know that can make somebody feel especially a woman, where you know that bitch from.
But look, let's keep it real though. And this the other side of the conversation. These is men talking. So women, I respect your opinion and it makes a lot of sense. But these niggas was talking about how other niggas look at you. When your girl come in and everybody know her because everybody knows her, right?
Yeah.
It does make the nigga look weak. Like it just does. I don't know why that is. Well, I do know why that is. And like it's one of those things, dog.
It's a double standard. I can't.
It's not even a double standard because I've definitely been out. It's one girl I was pursuing. We ended up, I caught, right? But it was like, I don't date popular niggas. One, I'm not a popular nigga, okay? Two, like, well, that's the first thing. But like, but it was like, yo, why such and such? Girls will get upset because motherfuckers are liking your pictures. So if me and you out on a date and I went and hugged every woman that like stop, be fucking for real. Like, be fucking for real. You know if it will make you feel away. I'm not talking about side hugs because there's a certain energy that you can give off. And to your point was like, you'll be out. Before I make this point, I will say that when I see a woman I know out and she with her nigga, I don't go approach her because I respect the nigga. Yeah. I do not go approach her. I have a lot of female friends. If I go somewhere and if she is there with her dude, I go and speak to the nigga first. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak to your husband first. I'll speak to your boyfriend first because that's the respect that men give each other. And when I see that not happening in real life, oh, this motherfucker went directly up to that nigga and his woman and went directly to the woman. He don't respect that nigga, man. Like,
he playing in your face.
Now, he may not even understand that. And like, I don't respect him because you don't even know the fucking rules, my nigga. Because like there are rules, and there are rules to being a man that
absolutely
just had the rules to being a woman, all other shit. This was a conversation amongst men, and like there is a respect factor there. And when you respect, fuck me as a person, when you respect the fact that this is a date, and like I'm trying to limit interactions from men,
you understand the energy when you see somebody you know out on a date. Like, don't go fucking that up trying to be all extra, leading with the hug with your dick up front. Nigga, that's when you
what type of
chuck
nigga
the
would I
deuce?
be if I'm at a restaurant? Me and you go to fucking J House and shit. Me, you, Cheyenne, Verge, we have motherfucking J House and shit. And I see a woman I know at a table with another nigga. Why the fuck would I walk over to that goddamn table? Why the fuck would I go? Nigga, they on a date.
Yeah.
And when I see a woman and a man on a date or together, I limit my interactions out of respect. Cause like, nigga, she here with somebody. That don't mean that me and you are having something physical or anything like that. I'm like, nigga.
Clearly they out having a good time. Why would I, even if the interaction is innocent, why would I disturb it?
And it's it's only so many motherfucking introductions I'm going through tonight, my nigga. And that's on that. I'm not what? I'm gone. I'm not. But that's also one of the things that a lot of people made a point is like, yo, know your mate, know who you dating. Cool. I'm dating a famous person or internet famous person. I know it's gonna be a lot of attention. However, hey man, curtail that shit, my nigga. We on the like what the fuck?
And it's also the environment of where you're at as well. I think that can play a part in it. If you go on a bar, I'm not saying you shouldn't go to bars or wherever you want to with people, but the social construct of certain places is gonna play into it. When I went out with an old super popular chick, nigga, we went out to the motherfucking titty bar. We went out to the titty bar on a date. Of course, the interactions are gonna be a little bit different
I'm in the titty
because
bar. If I'm in the titty bar with the bitch, not the bitch, but
no,
I'm
go
in the
ahead,
titty
go
bar.
ahead.
I'm in the titty bar with the bitch, and niggas coming up. For one, I'm not expecting decorum in the fucking titty bar. I already know what type of time this shit is on. You feel me?
Yes.
However, I have definitely went to a titty bar. Damn, I guess no. Listen for a woman who in a bar with a nigga and in a titty bar. Hey, bitch, calm that shit down. Calm the fuck down. Cause you already know what type of niggas in here, how they judge niggas in the bar judge you on your jewelry, how many bottles you are, what section is, and everything like that. That nigga, I'm about to go talk to that nigga. Like, it's some shit that's going on that y'all have no idea that's going on between men. And is it wrong?
It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, it's a lot of machismo, a lot of fucking posturing and shit. And you can care or not care, but your man care. Because he cares about how he's viewed with it. Matter of fact, you should care how other men view your man. When they be talking about this high value man shit, a motherfucker who respected by his peers has value. You can, I'm the man. Nigga, nobody even fuck with you. Not nobody fuck with you because they don't know you. They don't fuck with you. Like,
right.
You the top lawyer? Do other lawyers look up to you? You feel me? Like you have a position of value. Like we've been podcasting for a long fucking time. Niggas look at us like maybe they know what they're doing. Maybe they have experience, whatever. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like being a top person in your field of whatever the case may be, women want to feel protected, right? If no nigga respect the nigga that you with, you're not safe. You're not safe. I promise you're not safe. If a room full of niggas does not respect the man that you're with, you are not safe. Because them niggas are liable to do anything. And niggas is liable to do anything. That's a fact.
YN, ONs, ONs, yeah. they'll do it all.
And niggas, this is a Nas bar. In the song Pussy Kills, niggas are nasty creatures. Bitches even nasty. Yeah. That was the follow-up line is bitches is even nastier. But like there is a difference and there is a good feeling when you can walk into a room and you know that the possession, I'm using figurative language because no one owns anybody, but your prized possession is yours and yours alone. And it doesn't even look like it's up for grabs. You feel me? Like they're like, damn. Yeah. Oh, that's all.
Absolutely.
Good. Oh shit. Cause I've been paying like, such and such on a date. She ain't fucking with niggas at right now. I respect her nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I respect the fact that she respects you enough not to come fuck with the homies because you're on a fucking date. Oh shit, I damn near respect the relationship because I don't even know nothing about it. But like you limit your interactions with us. My homegirls and my female friends, I don't call after a certain time. I won't text after a certain time because it's another nigga in the room possibly. Who the fuck is texting you? It's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like there are rules, there are codes. Now, you're not a bad person because you're popular. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to get the impression that like you walk in the room and you hug everybody that like now that you're a whore or something like that. That's not it. And the person,
you know, you could be.
But your husband,
I'm just not going there. I'm just
your
not
man
going.
Or whoever, you know the energy though. Like, cause energy don't lie.
Yeah.
Energy rarely lies. Energy is normally true.
Look, I've been in a room where I've seen 10 women I've had sex with. And I've been in the company of another woman. And when we left that night, it was definitely some questions in the car. Like, so you fucked all of them, huh? That look real. Them hugs look real familiar.
Or they know the energy without nobody saying something like, so what's up with so what was that about? Who's old? Like they know. They know. You know, I play it close sometimes. I play it wild sometimes. You feel me? I have a house party and I'll invite everybody. Cause like it is what it is, my nigga. I'll invite everybody. Or we have an event,
a birthday party.
We have a podcast event. Everybody's in this motherfucker. You feel me?
My nigga.
Like, a person told me he was like he was slightly off base. He was like, no, your other girlfriend. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know the one. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She was like,
my nigga.
Your other version of me. I'm like, get the fuck out. I'm like, whatever, dog.
The party that we had with the audio that we will never play in public or in any private space, there was somebody that night that sat next to me for a good portion of the evening. And this was back when I was drinking. And you know what birthday party I'm talking about.
Oh, my 35th.
Yes. And this young lady was feeding me drinks all night and asking very poignant questions about certain things.
This is funny. But like
Jay, that party.
I was drunk to them. I have never been drunker.
Jay, I was so drunk that night. I had a girlfriend at that time.
Okay.
And
I was fresh out. I was fresh out of a relationship.
I remember. But I had a girlfriend at that time.
I was still living with the person. And during the party, they was at home.
I remember, because I remember you telling me the whole thing. And I was like, Jay, this is a bad idea. In my opinion, I thought it was a bad idea. But looking back on it, that was just the beginning of evil Jason. But anyway.
Fucking evil Jason, okay.
Oh, no, you evil. You're in your evil stage right now.
I am
not. But I remember
I just want people listening to understand that Dame always thinks the worst of me, and whatever he says, you can take it with a grain of salt because I am not evil at all.
I've had women reach out to me recently, like, "What's going on with Jason? Are you rubbing off on Jason?" I said, "No, evil Jason is an entity all in itself."
Listen, I just don't chill the podcast because it's entertaining. Okay, I don't be nowhere. I don't go outside. You're not about to see me with nobody. I really just be to myself. I work and I podcast, and that's not no jokes. That's really what my life look like. I work and I come here and I sit in front of this motherfucking camera and I podcast like 4 times a week.
All I'm gonna say is, Jay, that night I was so drunk. I don't know why I decided to take 8 Mile to go home. But I took my drunk ass up 8 Mile. My girlfriend is following me probably 6 inches off of my bumper because I am plastered. As soon as we got in my driveway, she was like, "You can't stay here by yourself. Get in my car." And we drove to her house, and I probably slept until the next afternoon. I drank so much that night.
Dog, you know,
I drank so much that night.
What a wonderful night.
I remember I ordered a $35 pizza that night. I woke up and looked at my credit card statement the next day and said, "Who the fuck let me order a $35 pizza at the bar?"
Dog, so much shit happened that night that had nothing to do with me that I didn't find out till later. Every nigga there made bad decisions. I didn't even figure. It was a lot of drunkenness. That's my first birthday party, by the way. That's my only birthday party.
Huge success. I will say top 10, one of my favorite evenings of my life. Huge success. Amazing night.
That was quite possibly the first live podcast in Detroit.
Maybe.
That was 2017.
We had a
live pod from Rosie O'Grady's. That was my 35th birthday. I'm 43 now. So that means at 45, I'm having another party. Because I had a party during the pandemic, but it was on Zoom. That don't count. Though no. I got just as drunk, by the way.
That party that night was epic. We recorded some shit after the party that the world will never hear, and it was a great time. One of top 10, one of the best evenings of my life.
Man, that was a great.
I met I met so many, like, literally it was just organic where we didn't think we would have enough people to buy out the bar, and we're worried how we would pay the difference. Niggas smack that bitch out all night long.
Man, my cousin came.
That bar was
My cousin G came in. I didn't know the nigga was coming into town. He came into town for this shit. I had cousins. Netta was there. I had a whole bunch of people there. Niggas I didn't know. This was 2017. We wasn't even podcasting a year yet.
a year, yeah. And I will jump out a limb to say, like, we weren't even podcasting that good at the time.
I
We
mean,
were just trying to figure that shit out.
it was good for the time. Nobody knew what a fucking
Yeah.
podcast was. You feel me? Like, oh, these niggas, wow. I go back and listen to some of that shit. Like, nigga, we was podding. We was podding before we knew what podding was. We was telling the truth. And like
Such a good time.
yeah.
So many memories. So much salacious shit from that evening, and we packed that night out.
So listen, I got another thing I want to discuss. So earlier in the week, I had posted what's a better album? Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent or Juvenile 400 Degrees. Yours was Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
What you listen to most?
You know what, man? I gave a knee-jerk answer to it. When I go back and think about it, I honestly enjoy 400 Degrees more, because there's a point in Get Rich or Die Trying where, like, I don't fuck with, like, a majority. Some of them songs I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't listen to. Not that they bad, but, like, for me they just didn't do nothing. The first half of that album is incredible. Second half is like,
Now there is some shit at the end too. My Life's on the Line. That's old, but that shit is like number 19,
yeah.
whatever. I don't dislike the album at all. That's
No,
not
I'm not. I'm not saying I don't. Yeah, and I don't want to give it that connotation that I don't dislike Get Rich or Die Trying, because there's a point in my life where, nigga, I was G United up. I love that shit, and I was banging it. 400 Degrees though.
I
That's my
feel like
12.
I feel like Juvie is more cultural. That album. Now, granted, I was in '98. I'm in my coming of age years. I'm like in 11th grade. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
same thing I'm saying.
So it's different for me because I'm like 16, 17 years old when 400 Degrees comes out. And then throughout the years, as I got different cars and vehicles, I was a nigga with sounds. You feel me? So when we was I had 12s, and I have a lot of 400 Degrees goes off. Do you think?
And I'm like you. That was my 12th grade year. High came out when I was in 12th grade. Big timers, all that shit was hitting. You know, if I ain't a hot boy, then Woody, like, that was my prom. Like, and I'm like you, with certain cars, 400 Degrees stayed with me for probably, nigga, no lie, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right
stayed
now,
in the car. Yeah.
400 Degrees has not left my rotation since 1998. It's
You see,
2025.
you see that 98 Mercedes on TV? I bought that.
27
Causing,
years, my nigga.
causing felony charges, I fought that.
And then, of course, back that ass up.
Nigga, I remember fucking chicks to back that ass up.
Like,
Swear to God.
now I'm
Swear
not
to
telling
God.
you what you think is a bigger song, In the Club or Back That Ass Up.
Back that ass up. Soon as you hear the Manny Fresh drums, women are running to the dance floor, ready to throw ass. Soon as they hear Manny Fresh. Now, I love, go, go, go. Like, it's a different feeling, but I was an adult. I was an adult then. I was living a different life, but it doesn't have the same Back That Ass Up is a song we'll be listening to in the retirement home, and people still be throwing their hands up.
I also got to realize that because I was in my coming of age years, the whole 9 yards, they probably hold a different place than. I mean, it's only 5 years difference between that and Get Rich or Die Trying. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah.
But I also think that I brought that up to show this. I was on what you call that shit? What's Instagram's Twitter?
Threads.
And this posted, it said Jay-Z never had a year like 0350. Kendrick never had a year like 0350. Jeezy never had a year like 0350. T.I. never had a year like 0350. Revisionist history won't work no matter how hard y'all try. And I'm so angry at this take. What do you think about that take right now?
I think that take is incorrect because I can't think of and I would have to be in front of the music to look at what year they came out. But nigga, when Jeezy in that first album dropped, like after the Trapper Die mixtape had come out earlier that year, like Jeezy had that year. You can't tell me when that summer before trap music came out and that lead up to T.I., he had that year. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I remember being, and to use a cliche, I remember being outside and hearing 24s, hearing Dope Boys in the Trap, the mixtape with DJ Drama. I remember the first time I heard 24s, or I'm Just Doing My Job, or Rubber Band Man. Nigga, I was outside when T.I. had that year. Nigga, you don't know about.
We don't gotta go that far back, my nigga. We only gotta go back. You mean to tell me that Kendrick Lamar 2024 to 2025 is not as big as 0350? Like, really, my nigga? Like, not like us went global. I performed at the Super Bowl. I got Grammys. I got #1 out. Like, anything that you can compare. Nigga, this is a year ago.
Go back and watch the clip for the Grammys when they gave him the award for Not Like Us. The entire building was singing the song. When they panned in on Beyonce, what was she singing? Not Like Us. A minor Beyonce. Beyonce.
I was 21 years old when Get Rich or Die Trying came out. I was outside. I know what it's like. And yes, 50 had a movement for sure. You mean to tell me that year in 2003 was bigger than what Kendrick just did? Worldwide tour? Highest grossing tour ever?
Nigga, 98, 99 Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life. The Hard Knock Life tour.
I think 50 got him. I do think 50 got him because that Up in Smoke tour was 50 Cent too, right? No, was Up in Smoke was 2000.
No, Up is 50 wasn't with him yet. That was still Dre and Eminem. That was still Dre and Eminem.
I would give 50 over, yes, but this Kendrick year, my nigga, we talking about a year ago though. One, it's still going on because he's still touring, but like
Not Like Us is just
Grammys?
Starting. Yes, and Not Like
Grammys?
Us is
the pop out tour.
It's just starting to slow down. It's just starting to slow down.
You got an Amazon special. You got a free, like, fam, everything I'm talking about, it permeated pop culture from everything. My nigga, I swear to you, every meeting at work, somebody says Not Like Us. The white people at work, the regional managers, they be posting the meme when one of our regions are doing good, they be putting in They Not Like Us. Fam, a 70-year-old white man is dropping in a Teams chat, They Not Like Us. Like,
It's
This is
it's it's turned into part of the lexicon of life.
when you
And
say in that post, revisionist history won't do anything, and you're revising history that just happened a year ago.
first of all, how old are you? How old are you? That's what I need to know. How old are you? Because if you not a certain age, you literally weren't there. You literally weren't there. And I'm at an age where I'm old enough where I can confirm I was there for all of that shit. Every last one of it. I didn't miss none of it. 50 Cent was huge, is huge. I was there. But like I've also been there for Not Like Us. And shit changed. When that song hit, shit changed. It grew its own legs. Shit changed.
I just can't believe a motherfucker. Listen, 50 run is incredible. Like incredible. Oh, 350 is a thing. You feel me? But was you there for 1998 Eminem?
Nigga, was you
1998
there?
through 2002?
Was you there for 98, 99 DMX? Two platinum albums in the same year. Was you
6 months
were you
apart.
outside for that?
In 1998, DMX was unfucking stoppable. That nigga would have the entire arena crying and praying at the same time. Have you ever heard Jay-Z talk about him coming on after
Yeah.
DMX? And then we had to switch the lineup because, like, I'm not going out there after that shit. This nigga got his shirt off. This nigga praying. And now they give me the mic. And I'm fucking supposed to do with that shit. What I'm supposed to go do in a fucking room with, like, what?
Survival of the Illest tour. I was there. I was there. I went to it.
Dog, this is on this same post where they talk about revisionist history. That same nigga that posted that, I was trying to go back and find the comment, but there's been so many comments now. This nigga said, because somebody brought up Kendrick, he was like, well, 50 Cent did that without having to rely on beef. You weren't there. You weren't there. You weren't there. Because
What are you talking about? His
half
whole
of that
career,
was his songs.
his whole career has relied on the beef was the rollout. That's when you knew some new 50 Cent shit was coming because he started beef with niggas. The beef was the rollout. The only nigga, well, excuse me, I don't want to say the only nigga because Ja Rule did withstand the beef. But Rick Ross was like the first nigga to be like, I'm not afraid of the boogeyman. It was Ross. 50 didn't even bury Ja Rule's career. That might be the story niggas want to go with. But like
With
Ja
prison
Rule
on the gun
had,
charge. That's what ended Ja Rule's career. 2 years away from everything.
and he had big hits when he came out of jail.
Listen,
Probably
man.
dropped one of his best albums, Blood in My Eye, after he came out of jail.
No, that was before jail, for sure.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blood in My Eye was like 04. That's the first Hand of God. That's the first Ja Rule album I listened to and liked. I didn't fuck with none of that shit before. I was a big 50 fan too, by the way. I didn't fuck with Ja Rule until he started beefing with 50.
I fuck with Vinny Vetti Vici. I like that album. Blood in My Eye.
I've never even heard that whole album, my nigga.
Blood in My Eye was my shit though.
Blood in My Eye and the RULE album.
Yeah.
That's
Was that the
when
one that had I Wonder?
Yeah.
Big
Look,
hit.
That was 2 years after the beef. I'm number one on the billboards with fucking R. Kelly and shit. This whole narrative that 50 dropped and killed Ja Rule, we talked about it ad nauseum on this pod before. That's not what actually happened in real life, though. Like in real life, I kept dropping albums. Nigga, New York came out 2 years afterwards which started the beef with Jadakiss, which started the beef with Fat Joe, because I was on New York. Nigga, that was 2 years after 50 came out.
And New York still, if you watched the verses 4 years ago, you know the impact that New York had.
So like the narrative that like, 50 killed Ja Rule career. Ja Rule went to prison on a gun charge.
I don't want to hear revisionist history from people that weren't there for that time in history because you don't know. You just looking at numbers, articles, what niggas told you. I was there. I was there. Nigga, I remember hearing the 2 pennies or the 2 nickels or the bullets hit the desk and What Up Gangster coming on next. Yes, I was there for that. But I was also there for the pop up when Kendrick came out of the floor and niggas rap Euphoria word for word. I was there. He performed Not Like Us, what, 5, 6 times in a row?
Man, like nigga, I turned down a concert to go to a physical concert here with Janae Aiko concert because I wanted to stay home and watch the free concert on Amazon Prime. 2 free
Them
tickets.
superpowers.
You know,
When Kendrick,
randomly, I watched that shit yesterday, my nigga. I'm cleaning up my hard drive because I upgraded my computer and did some shit, add a terabyte worth of storage. So I'm moving files around, and I had downloaded the entire Amazon, the entire performance. You know what I'm saying? And it was like 4 hours. I just watched the Kendrick part. But like,
right.
that nigga was up there for an hour and a half.
Look, my nigga, you know how much I know that night and that evening connected generations. I remember my daughter is 12 years old now. She was watching it we were both watching it on Amazon Prime at the same time. And our internal joke between each other, when I start giving her a hard time about something, you know how she'll check me? Don't tell no jokes about me. Don't tell no lies about me. And I won't tell truths about you. That is like a joke that we have amongst each other. Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you. That's Kendrick.
You know, I'm biased because I am a Kendrick fan, but
I love Kendrick, and
some of this shit just like it's not even measurable. Well, I mean, it's very measurable, and it's not even close. The year that Kendrick just came off of, as far as #1 albums, 5 Grammys, Super Bowl performance, worldwide tours, high grossing tours, every streamer, Saturday Night Live built it, like everything that you can possibly think of, the biggest diss record of all time, beating the #1 artist in the world at the time. That's not 50 didn't do that. 50 took on Ja Rule, which was a big artist, a giant artist in hip hop specifically. Drake wasn't the biggest artist in the world.
yeah, and I will go in and say 50 had the lexicon of music was different at that time. There were other artists, but nobody was in 50 Cent's way.
Can you think about this for a second? Think about Kendrick. Think about 50. Think about Eminem. Dr. Dre rich as fuck, dog.
That's why he never drops.
Dr. Dre is so fucking rich. This nigga be on the Forbes list in hip hop every fucking year and ain't dropped shit. I'm on the Forbes list every year off residuals, nigga. Because I got 50 Cent, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar, plus all my other shit. But I got them 3. That's crazy.
It's incredible. That speaks to the level of his production and his work.
He make that paperwork, so it's paperwork.
Yeah. And if Dr. Dre decide to fuck with you, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you heavy. Well, if your album comes,
a whole bunch of niggas that never came out. Okay.
If your album comes out,
that nigga
comes out.
It's probably 100 niggas he didn't sign that never came out. And I was trying to be 100 is probably not even. That's probably not too far off.
And when you hear what niggas signing with Dre, you hope for the best. You be like, damn, I can't wait to hear it. And then like niggas be dropped. He signed Rakim, nothing happened. Like I knew a Dr. Dre and Rakim album was gonna go crazy.
Nothing
happened.
Joel Ortiz.
Yeah.
Everybody. John Connor, shit.
Yeah, man, that John Connor ain't do nothing.
Ain't
Ain't
come
do a
out.
motherfucker. No, that's what I'm saying. It didn't do
Great
nothing.
fucking MC. You know what I'm saying? I just saw some new shit he dropped about a month or so ago. But like a great fucking MC.
Yeah, just nothing. Has so much potential. Eve, they all have so much potential, and that Drake
Stat Quo.
cosign. Yeah. Do you remember Slim the Mobster?
Yeah. What's the other? The Hitman. They used to write all the. So many niggas who wrote for Dre. It's retarded. Wrote on that infamous album hundreds of songs that they got signed to write, and them shits never came out.
I know a nigga personally that did a reference track for Detox that I've heard with my own two ears. The world will never hear it. Never hear it. Incredible song. Incredible song.
Yeah,
Just got up one day and scrapped it. It's never coming out. Remember when they were saying Denzel was going to narrate the album?
no, I don't remember that.
There was a point in time they said Denzel Washington was going to narrate Detox. And it just never.
That's crazy.
It's probably the greatest album we'll never hear. I just hope one day Dre just upload it.
I mean, that shit probably ass. It didn't come out for a reason. Like, it's a bunch of, like, one, if you got 70 niggas writing for you, that shit don't sound, and Dre sounds like the nigga who's writing for him at the time. Like, I can tell when Eminem wrote that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's any of these producers. Kanye sound like the niggas who write for him.
I'll be honest, man. That shit hurt my feelings when I found out Kanye wasn't writing all his raps. That shit hurt. Cause like I had him number one, best rapper producer. Now, does he write some of his shit? Yeah, but it's too much. It's too many. To I don't know what you wrote and what you didn't. Cause Sci-Hi has an amazing pen. Probably, I don't know too many people who rap better than Sci-Hi. There's a short list. Short list. I'm not telling you that he got like, well, I probably can. If you find out all the hits that you fucking like and he wrote them, I would say you can. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd be like, well, he don't got some smash hits, but you don't know what he wrote.
Yeah.
Like,
but like, I think it might have been you that said it. Like Kanye sound like whoever he fucking with at the moment. When you go back and listen to that
Travis
one
Scott
album
era?
when Chance wrote all the songs for like Ultralight Beam, I forget the name of that album off the top of my head. But when you go look back, like Chance wrote all them songs.
Chance got some new shit dropping in about a week. I'm hearing it sounds really good. Album on
Hope it is.
Top
Hope it
5
is.
album of the year type shit. So you fuck with Freddie Gibbs?
I love Gibbs. I love Gangsta Gibbs.
I'm not
love
into
it. Okay.
I tried to listen to. I don't get it. I don't.
What don't you get?
It just sound okay.
Okay. I've been fucking with Freddie Gibbs since his first mixtape that dropped, Barely Made. I'm a Freddie Gibbs fan. I love Freddie Gibbs.
First time I heard Freddie Gibbs was on the Yellow album, Dom Kennedy. I was like,
Okay.
yo, who the fuck is this nigga? And I mean, I don't like dislike Freddie Gibbs. I've heard some dope shit from him, you know what I'm saying? But I'm listening to this album.
I've heard you say that about artists before. So I remember you saying that about like Larry June. Like, what's the Larry June song that everybody?
Well, I've come around. I found some. I got a Larry June playlist. I got about 15.
No, but I'm saying it's been in that same vein. Like, what's the thing?
So this is my thing with what Gibbs. Battle rap. Take there. Nick can be like, oh shit, that's a bar. And then you got ooh. And then you got like haymakers. Right? There's like different levels of different bars. I feel like Freddie Gibbs raps all make sense. They all rhyme. He got his own pattern. But I don't never be like, oh shit. It'd be great production. he ride the beat, but that shit, I don't never hear nothing that be like, oh shit, that was super cold. And it just be okay. I don't want this to sound like a bad whatever. So I said this week I'm gonna go listen to Alfredo 1, and because everybody said how good that shit was. I wasn't in the mood for it the other day. I started listening to it in the whip. I got to like 4 tracks, and I turned on something else. That's not an indictment, but
listen to Pinata, then Alfredo 1. Okay, listen to Pinata though, because that was he got a song on there with Killer Mike and Pusha T that may make you feel a little bit different about Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs can rap though. You know what I'm saying?
No, but when you're talking about like what's the song, I can't think of it. It's Killer Mike on the hook, Pusha T got a verse, and Freddie Gibbs. Great song.
Freddie Gibbs a weird nigga. He one of them people who hard to like. He be dissing niggas for no reason and shit. He be dissing niggas who he work with for seemingly no fucking reason and shit. So that shit kind of weird. But like last year when he started dissing J. Cole and shit, and then niggas was like, yo, he rap better than J. Cole. And I was just like, where? Like I don't see the comparison. I do not think he rapped better than J. Cole at all. Like I think it was the amount of praise and the comparison to certain people. I'm like, where y'all see that at?
He makes a specific type of music, and if you don't like, and if you're not into that shit, then it may not be for you.
Yeah.
And you talk about like he comes across as a very disagreeable nigga, and
it don't seem like it benefits him physically to be disagreeable with everybody.
It doesn't, but coming from another disagreeable nigga, like you don't give a fuck. I don't give no fuck.
When you keep getting your ass whooped in public, you should give a fuck.
Well, that's the difference. I don't get my ass beat nowhere.
So don't compare yourself to him, man, nigga. Like
I'm just saying,
don't be him.
I'm just saying, I understand what it's like to be a disagreeable nigga. But on the flip side, you try me and I'm gonna flip you upside down somewhere. I don't get my ass beat.
That shit.
You think shit's sweet? Buy your fun pass. Buy your fun pass. Ride the ride. Come ride the ride.
I'm just saying, you the one said you just like him. I mean,
I said being a disagreeable. I understand what it's like being a fairly disagreeable nigga and not getting along with a lot of people. But getting my ass beat, I don't know shit about that. Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this, Jay?
Yeah, this is so funny, dog. Donald Trump's a wild nigga. All right. This nigga is a wild nigga. Today it was announced that apparently he has like a fast food franchise called
Trump Burgers.
Trump Burger. Never heard of it. Wouldn't eat there. Nothing about Donald Trump says, nigga, that's a good burger.
That burger dry as fuck. They boiling them hamburgers.
One of the niggas who run one of the franchises or the franchise, whatever, got deported today. He got deported by ICE because that nigga not supposed to be in the country. Now listen. When I'm the president of the United States, I promise you I'm not on the hamburger call meetings. I don't know who's running shit, but come on, dog. Somebody got to do a better job at like making sure the nigga who is running the fast food franchise named after the president, who has quite literally made a mark on kicking niggas out of the country, that the nigga running the business should not be kicked out of the country. Because whose man is this, dog? What the fuck?
No, you should be. Because this what you signed up for. This what you signed up for.
Well, who signed up for? What are you talking about?
You voted the nigga in, right?
That nigga didn't vote nothing. He not supposed to be in the country. That nigga didn't vote. That nigga not supposed. His visa expired already. He didn't vote. There's not a vote for the nigga.
Hey, my nigga, if you're a franchisee and you buy into a Trump burger knowing that you're an illegal, all I can say is you got what you got.
That's
You
crazy.
got what you got.
I was so irritated when I used to see them Obama gas stations. Cause like, what's wrong with you niggas, dog? Why do anybody love the president that much? I'm not putting no fucking bumper sticker on my car for nobody, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with niggas, man? Why do you care about the government that bad that you got a fucking I stand with Michael Dukakis on my fucking
I remember the Obama gas stations, nigga. Wasn't there one on Joy Road?
No, it was one on like Schoolcraft.
Yeah.
Like Schoolcraft
Near the
everything.
cemetery. Near that cemetery.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Obama
man.
gas station is correct. Why is that a thing? Why do niggas like politics? That's fucking crazy. Niggas being so.
Had his face all plastered on that bitch too.
Oh yeah, I also say Work on Sunday officially came out. You know what I'm saying? On Sunday, you got a chance to sit with the album. What you feeling, man?
I really like the album. It's smooth, and it's not like a super long listen.
35 minutes.
Yeah, because I remember being in the car. Like, where was I going? I was going somewhere where I say I was in the car, damn near like 45 minutes, and I read like by the time I got to Juju, the last song, and like it kind of stopped. I was like, hold on, is this it? Like it's a quick listen. I really enjoy the album. I want to give one of the songs my music pick of the week, but I'm gonna hold off because I know we're gonna have the Work on Sunday team in a few weeks, and I want to give D Rick and 6 a.m. That honor and that, to sort of promote their album in a way that they want to promote it. But I do have some favorites on the album. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But my music pick of the week, I'm going throwback. We're all in the same gang. Look, my nigga, stop the violence. Stop it. Let these like school is coming back up. Let these babies be kids and go back to school. Like innocent children should not be murdered down in the streets now. And I think it's wrong. If you know these niggas is out here doing these things, call the police. Call the police. But we're all in the same gang. Uh, maybe some of y'all wasn't outside when that song was playing on the box. But that's gonna be my music pick of the week. It's a throwback, uh, a real throwback. MC Hammer, Ice T, fucking Easy E, Michelle A. But the message still rings true to the same day. Like nigga, watch the video too. Let's just stop. Let's just stop. Every week, every time I turn on social media, and I don't want to say I get desensitized to it, but I see another fight video. I see niggas scrapping like cats and dogs. For what? Because the motherfucker said some shit you ain't like. You want to take a nigga life because he said something that you didn't agree with. You got niggas riding up on blocks with a switch and letting that bitch go, and kids getting killed in residential areas. I'm not with it. Like, just stop. Just stop. We're all in the same game. My music pick of the week.
For sure. Let's see. It's time for the benediction music.
What up, though? This is your man Dame Gone Wild on everything that matters. Please talk to me. I talk back on all social platforms. Hey, if you got some music, especially newer music, R&B music, shit, acoustic, whatever, shoot it to me. I want to hear new shit for. I want to hear new shit for the music pick of the week, and I'm open to any genre of music. So if you got something, shoot it to me. When you see the blue and the black, I like this new thing you did this week while we was recording.
Yeah.
But
you
when you
actually
see the blue,
not on the screen right now because we don't see the blue and black right now.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, when you see the blue and the black, you know where you at. It's always Shop Talk Podcast. Oh, next week, shout out to our guest, Ashley Summerall. She's going to help y'all get back to work. So, she'll be our guest next week.
Yo, check it out, man. Speaking of music and shit, Train sent over some fire. You feel me? And
Yeah.
I
talked to Train for a quick second.
I'm really excited about this Shop Talk album, honestly. For those who know, I dabbled and dabbled in the music for quite some time. I'm back in my executive bag. We've been pushing this work on Sunday, really hard, and I'm working heavy behind the scenes. But it inspired me and gave me the thing that I was needing back. This Shop Talk album is gonna be amazing.
It will.
I talked to some people. We can run the whole thing through and work on Sunday. There's a process. That name Work on Sunday is a lot of things, but there is also a process there. And Shop Talk album is gonna be a thing. Hey man, I wish the internet was this way in 2005 when we was pushing the intro song and PDPI and all the shit, man. But it's up. I know how this shit works. I'm looking at everything behind the scenes and pushing buttons and it's up. The Shop Talk album is gonna be wonderful.
Hey, I'm putting this out there. PDPI.
I already talked to
Pete Pistol.
I talked to Pete as far as some verse shit. He got beats too. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him this week. He's like, shit, hell yeah. He gonna send me some shit. You can't rap better than him, and he good on the beats too. So hey man, this shit gonna be good, dog. This shit is gonna be really good, and it's not one of them things where it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
It's just starting to come together now.
Yeah,
it's just a fetus, but it's gonna be an 8-pound, 9-ounce baby boy in a few months.
Well, when you do see the blue and the black, you do know where you at. Shop Talk Podcast. I'm not saying we the Rockefeller podcast, but we are Jay and Dave.
Hell yeah.
Peace.